With Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness soon to be released in theaters, fans are incredibly excited, and one thing that's really interesting is getting to take a look behind the scenes to see some of the really interesting moments and the process that goes into making a movie like Doctor Strange 2. So today we want to take a closer look at a lot of the interview moments that reveal a lot about the film, and some other moments from behind the scenes. Let's go ahead and take a closer look.
So that's interesting, is the development, I guess, within what's going on with all of the characters in the MCU, but yeah, I don't know. That really, I think that's kind of for audiences to judge. I will say this: it feels like an ensemble film. It feels like an Avengers film at times. It's pretty epic.
But before we fully jump into it, quick Marvel trivia question. In the comic books and also in a deleted scene for Doctor Strange actually has a younger sister. What was her name? Leave your guesses in the comments down below and stick around to the end of the video to find out if you were correct. Also, a quick shout out to our Marvel Monday winner. If you guys didn't know, every single Monday we ask a challenging Marvel related trivia question over on our community tab. So make sure you guys check that out and subscribe with notifications on for a chance to have your comment featured right here in one of our videos. Okay, let's go ahead and jump back into this video. Now, one big thing or big feature about Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is, of course, the fact that this is the first comic book film in a long time that has Sam Raimi returning to this genre to work on something like this. And it really seems like people are incredibly excited to see what Sam Raimi can do. And it also seems like the cast that's worked with him have had a really great experience overall.
Sam is such a lovely human being.
Has become known for this terrorizing cinema experience.
I would say the most exciting bit of it, without giving too much away, yeah, there's some people that I got to work with, which was fantastic. There were some set pieces which were just mind-blowing, even on the day, let alone how they'll eventually turn out.
And obviously his standing in this industry and this genre in particular is legendary as it should be.
He's creating as much tension as possible for the audience, just ready for them to have that jump scare moment.
Also, another really interesting thing when it comes to the Doctor Strange movies are not only just the visual effects, but the way that the processes have to come together to make a lot of these visual effects look really great.
And a lot of the harness work isn't as uncomfortable as it used to be, and you know, some of it's very violent in its motion. But 9 times out of 10, it's at least for the first sort of 5 takes, it's really good fun. I mean, it's all good fun, but sometimes it can get a bit uncomfortable.
And it's always awesome to see whether an actor is jumping on to do some sort of stunt or have some really amazing visuals. And that's one thing that the Doctor Strange movies are really known for having.
Yeah, there's some people that I got to work with, which was fantastic. There were some set pieces which were just mind-blowing, even on the day, let alone how they'll eventually turn out. Whilst everyone's had their way with them in post-production. And the challenges were the weather, COVID, fight scenes and getting older, which I love, but you really feel it the next day.
Then also, it seems like with this movie, there's been a ton of emphasis and focus on being able to make this a unique but interesting story at the same time. And the cast members have elaborated a little bit behind the scenes on what that means, while also being careful not to go into spoiler territory. And it's really exciting to see the potential for what this movie could really have, just based on what these actors and other cast members or people who've worked on the movie have been able to say already.
And I think it's kind of a nice thing for an audience to sit back and either be grateful for where they are now or kind of wonder about a potential parallel universe. And it's really fun for endless storytelling for these characters, and I think it's opening up quite a world for all the characters in MCU.
But having said that, yeah, I would say don't expect an all-out horror, but a darker tone, some comic shock horror, and some good jump scares as well. There are definitely elements of schlock horror as well.
As far as our Marvel trivia question is concerned, if you guessed Donna, you would have been correct. In the comic book series, Doctor Strange loses his younger sister Donna at a young age, which inspires him to become a doctor, and they did shoot scenes for this in the first Doctor Strange movie. However, it was cut out of the film due to time constraints. So what do you guys think about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness? Are you excited for this film, or are you a fan of how this film ended up coming out? If you're watching this in the future, after the movie came out, let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos like this. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.